Hi guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me again for our meditation. We're going to work with a visualization today and a little bit of breathing technique. So working with a spinal meditation. We have done this one before, way at the beginning of the meditation series, but I thought it would be nice to repeat and just do this one again. So we're focusing on the energy column of your spine. It's called the Shushumna Nadi. And the nadis are actually flowing water, or translated as flowing water or rivers. It's energy channels that run along your spine. And there are three. Now the center one along the spinal column is Shushumna Nadi, and the other two, Ida and Pingala, crisscross through the spine, like the DNA form of the DNA. And it's a double helix, so if you think about it, and it is subtle energy channels where life force flows. So every time these two nadis cross is where there's a chakra or major chakra or energy point along your spine, which is quite amazing. Ida sits more on the left side of your body. It is the feminine or softer side. And Pingala is on the yang or stronger male side of your body. So they also represent the duality of our existence. And Shushumna Nadi, in the center of the two, is the single most important energy channel in our bodies. So this energy channel runs from the base of the spine up to the crown of the head, along the center of your spine, as I mentioned before. So, and then if you remember, I said, some of you listened to this meditation before, we always think of the brain as a separate organ in the body. And if you really think about it, the brain extends all the way down the spine with your spinal column. So it's actually the brain that runs all the way to your tailbone. It's a very interesting thought here. All right, so we will be doing alternate nostril breathing today. Just a quick demo before we start with our stretches and settling in. You can take your dominant hand. It doesn't matter which hand it is. Bring it to your face if it feels comfortable. Your index finger and middle finger of your dominant hand, in my case my right hand, will be at the third eye between your eyebrows, your thumb on the right hand side of your nose, and your ring finger on the left hand side of your nose. Obviously if you're left-handed it will be the opposite. Thumb on the left, ring finger on the right, and the two fingers in the middle. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can also just work with the two fingers on your nose, or just imagine working with alternate nostrils. So we want to position ring finger just above the bony part, or just onto the bony part of your nose, so that the soft part of the nostril is not closed yet, and your thumb is on the opposite side at the bony part of the nose. It's comfortable for me to have my fingers here. If your arm gets tired, you can always prop it up, and all we do is we slide the finger down and up to open and close the nostril as we go. All right, but a little bit more of a visualization than a very physical alternate nostril breathing today. Okay guys, so lots of talking from me. Let's settle in. We're going to sit tall today. Just roll your shoulders to your ears and back, and we'll do two more. Good, and then to stretch the neck, we're going to come back to center, lengthen up. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Just stay for a breath. Your exhale, chin to armpit, and just stay there for a breath. Just rest your hands wherever is comfortable. Next exhale, we scrape the chin all the way along the chest to the left armpit and just stay. And then your inhale, look to the left. And now faster, exhale, chin down all the way across to the right armpit. Breathing in, look right. Exhale, chin down all the way to the left armpit. Breathe in, look to the left. Exhale, last time, chin down all the way across. Look to the right. And when you center, just center the head and move the shoulders again to make sure you're comfy. Let's interlace the fingers. We breathe in. exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, make a nice big C. You can even tuck your tailbone here. Really nice big round spine. And then as we inhale, open the arms to the side, stretch. We're going to interlace again. Exhale, push the hands forward. Inhale, nice big stretch, arms out. Last time, interlace, exhale, push the hands away. And inhale, nice big stretch, good. And then you can settle in for our meditation. So we will be seated. It is a little bit easier to do this seated, but if you do prefer to lie down, you're more than welcome to do that. If you are seated in your chair, feet on the floor, parallel to one another, buttocks comfortable, back is supported, and your hands resting on your lap. And if you're seated on your yoga mat, see if you can elevate your hips just a tiny bit so the hips are a little higher than your knees, relaxing into the legs and resting hands onto thighs. Good, and then let's roll the shoulders back and down. So I'm not going to do any hand positions at this point because we are using our hands, and if you need, after we've completed, you can always bring your hands into Dharana Mudra with the index finger and thumb to connect, or otherwise just rest the hands on the lap. So whatever you need to do. So let's just sit comfortably. Spine is long, shoulders are relaxed. We lower our gaze, start to blink a few times. Allow your gaze to soften. If you're comfy, you may close your eyes or just leave your gaze soft. Just take a few moments to check through your body, finding any areas of tension. Try to relax into feet and legs, hips, buttocks, and shoulders. Keeping the spine long, and just notice the connection of your body with the floor or the chair, the surface you are connected with. Hands resting on your lap. Slowly just turn the attention inwards and follow your breath. Just first become aware of the nostrils and the air touching the tips of your nostrils as you breathe in and out. And then start to draw the air down to your lungs and follow the breath. Visualize air flowing down your throat to the lungs, back out. Feeling the chest expand and contract. Rib cage expand and contract. Notice the diaphragm. And now see if we can relax just that tiny bit, drawing the air all the way down into belly, and belly must puff out or allow it to puff out. And belly falls. Let's do a few more deep belly breaths. From here, let's slowly bring your dominant hand to your face for the alternate nostril breath. So little finger, index finger at your forehead, thumb on one side, ring finger on the other. Elbow slightly lifted to just perform a little bit of support for yourself, otherwise prop up. Just starting to settle in, both nostrils open. And then we'll slowly slide the thumb or the ring finger, whichever dominant hand, to close your right nostril. Inhale from the left. We keep the left open and exhale. Inhale left. Remain here, exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Continue on this side. We inhale on the left and visualize drawing the air to the center of your brain. Exhale down the whole left side of your body to your tailbone. Inhale on the left to the center of your brain. Exhale down the left side of your spine to your tailbone. We're going to do 2 more. Breathe in on the left to the center of your mind. Exhale down the left side of your spine to your tailbone. Inhale on the left to the center of your mind. Exhale down the left side of your spine to your tailbone. Last one. Breathe in on the left to the center of your brain. And exhale down the left side of your spine to your tailbone. And then release your right nostril and breathe through both your nostrils. You may relax your hand back down to your arm, your thigh, your leg. Two more breaths. Just feel the difference in the 2 nostrils. And now when you're ready, you're going to bring your hand back to your face. 2 fingers on the forehead, 1 finger on each side of your nose. We're going to slowly slide your left nostril to close. Breathe in on the right. We stay here and breathe out. Breathe in on the right. Exhale on the right. Last time, breathe in on the right. Exhale right. And now we visualize drawing the air from the right nostril to the middle of your brain. And as you exhale, down the right side of your spine to your tailbone. Do 4 more. Breathe in on the right to the middle of your brain. Breathing out down the right side of your spine to your tailbone. Breathe in on the right to the middle of your brain. Exhale down the right side of your spine to your tailbone. Breathe in on the right to the middle of your brain. Breathe out down the right side of your spine to your tailbone. Last one. Breathe in on the right to the middle of your brain. Slowly exhale down the right side of your spine to your tailbone. And then gently release your hand back to your thigh. Breathing in through both nostrils. And out through both nostrils. Just notice the differences between the 2 sides. Might be more aware of the coolness of the breath as you breathe in. And now slowly continue with your belly breath. Bring your awareness to your spine and start to visualize your spine. The long structure of your spine with its curves. each vertebra. Just visualize the perfect form of your spine, from the back of your head, down through the middle of your back, to the low back, and to the tailbone. Look at your spine as an observer. Just gently move your awareness up and down your spine. Just noticing the curves of the column of the spine. And as we move our awareness along the spine, start to acknowledge that central cord within the spine, protected by the vertebra. Start to imagine a silver cord or thread in the center of your spine, running from the tailbone, the base of your spine, to the tip where the spine enters your head. Your thread of life, your spinal cord, connecting us to the higher self, reaching us in our physical body. Continue to visualize this silver thread down the center of your spinal column. And slowly start to imagine this thread to expand and fill your entire body with a surge of energy. Allow the silver light to flow into all your body parts, removing blockages in your spine, the free flow of energy, prana, life force, all the way to fingertips and toes. For a few more breaths, just really see, almost on each exhale, the silver thread expanding and stretching through your whole body. I'll spend a few more moments here, just focusing on your spine, feeling the warmth and energy tingle up and down your spine. Just resting your attention on the silver column and your spine. And we're going to perform 5 spinal breaths, energizing spinal breaths now. Breathing in from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Draw the energy up from tailbone to crown of head. And exhale, draw the energy back down from crown of head to tailbone. Do 4 more. Breathe in from tailbone to crown of head. Breathe out from crown of head to tailbone. 3 on your own. And after your last exhale, just release the spinal breath. Return to a natural belly breath. Just feel the energy along your spine, energy tingling down your arms and your legs. And keep this energized feeling with you. Becoming aware of the movements of your chest and your belly. Noticing how you are seated, the support underneath you, your clothes touching your skin, sounds around you. And become aware of the space around you. Slowly start to wiggle toes and fingers to just wake up your muscles, releasing your mudra. If you were in the dhyana mudra, you may rub tip of thumb over tips of each of your fingers. And you're very welcome to just rotate the wrists for a moment. Releasing hands back to thighs, we'll take a nice breath in and a long sigh as we breathe out, bringing chin closer to chest, letting the neck stretch for a moment and shoulders to relax. Blink a few times, adjusting eyesight to light. And when you're ready, we can lift the chin and you may roll your shoulders back and down. Good. So just make sure you're lengthening up into your spine, arms to the side as we breathe in. Slowly bring hands to heart as we breathe out. And chin lowers to chest to acknowledge the beautiful light that is you. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Good, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you were able to visualize that beautiful column of your spine and that silver thread that connects your brain to your tailbone, and all the little veins and nerves coming out from there. Good. So anyway, let me know how that went for you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye now.